This is wild. Americans are now waiting up to 6 hours just to fill their gas tanks.
I passed by my local gas station. It was $2.99 a gallon. On the way back, about 5 or 6 hours later, it had been changed to $3.15 a gallon. That's a huge hike. $2.99 to $3.15 in like 5 or 6 hours. Day one, it was all supposed to go down. You Trump supporters, you sold out this country for cheap gas and you didn't even get the gas.
The ports are closed. The shelves are empty. People have no food. The tariffs are crazy. The gas prices are high.
That we had a couple of states where gasoline was at $1.98 a gallon. Nobody thought they'd see that for years, maybe.
Donald Trump just got brutally fact-checked by Fox News over lying about lowering gas prices. First, listen to Trump.
Are down. The grocery prices are down. Gasoline prices are down. We had some gasoline selling for $1.98 a gallon just recently in 3 different states over the last 2 days. It was at $4 and it was higher than that in some places. It was over $5. We have it way down. Energy prices are down all over the country.
Now, here is Fox News with the truth.
When you look at gas now at $3.18 a gallon. But since Inauguration Day, they're actually up. Gas prices since Election Day up 2.6%, since Inauguration Day up 2%.
So Donald Trump is just outright lying. Gas prices are higher than they were than when he was sworn in. I guess when you have nothing good to say about your economy, you can just start making things up. And his followers will believe it because they're stupid.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. My name is Natkonda Esther. If you're new here, hi, welcome. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, like, comment, and share. Let me know what you think in the comment section about today's topic, right? By the way, I want to say thank you so much for the support, the super chats, people that have been with me since the beginning, and those of you that have just joined me. I really do appreciate you. Will Trump ever take accountability? Ladies and gentlemen, do you think DJT, the orange man, he will ever take accountability? Because in 2025, people are crying of gas prices. And the man is shamelessly blaming Joe Biden. Yeah. Oh, inflation. Right now, whatever is happening with the tariffs and everything, he's blaming it on Joe Biden. No, because already the economy was so bad. Joe Biden left it in a very bad state. So literally, this is why it's so hard for me to fix. Wow. Wow. People are crashing out.
Yeah, I voted for Trump, but he said that gas prices are less than $2.99 a gallon.
Yesterday, gas was $2.93 per gallon. And today, same gas station, it's $3.23. Overnight? Wait, what? 36 cents?
They dropped, but then they went back up again. Like, what's the reason for it?
April is often when gas stations switch from winter fuel to a summer blend, which typically raises prices. But an analyst from Gas Buddy says the seasonal switchover happened a few weeks ago, and this latest spike is likely due to volatility in the oil market.
Now with those tariffs paused, oil prices have gone back up from $55 back up to about $65 a barrel. And I'm thinking that's where the jump in wholesale gasoline prices also was rather notable. And so the price impact, stations passed along those lower prices relatively quickly. And so when the cost went back up, they also had to raise prices to correspond with that jump.
I know for a fact when I left this morning, okay, maybe yesterday, gas was $2.39. Look at the gas now. It's so high, it's blinking. Oh my goodness.
Why is he lying about the price of eggs? Does he know that we can see them? Also, gas, $1.98? Does he not know that we can see? What? Hold on, because I'm not crazy. Right. So it's very clear that we're being gaslit by our administration, and it's such a weird thing to just lie about, because we can obviously see the prices. They're not going down. I actually took a picture of the price of gas at the beginning of February, and I'll post it at the end of this video. But it's like, why would you lie about that? If it were true that eggs really have gone down 90-some%, they would be like 50 cents a dozen. I would really love to know where eggs are 50 cents a dozen, because they're $9 where I'm at. Such an insane thing to lie about. Anyways, I took a picture of the egg and gas prices at the beginning of February, so here are those.
Even in Africa, that's too expensive for fuel. I tell you, I kid you not, even in Africa, that's too expensive for fuel. Because in my country, a liter is like, how much? Just above $1. The ports are closed, the shelves are empty, people have no food, the tariffs are crazy, the gas prices are high, and people are wondering, is it China that was giving us the fuel? Or is it that the African countries where we're supposed to get the fuel, they kicked us out? People are concerned. You know, people are concerned when you see MAGA supporters, which actually they do piss me off. I'm a MAGA supporter, but I'm just gonna say this. This is extremely bad. The man said, were you blind? There was people on the internet I can even find even regretting. It's not even news to me anymore now. It just pisses me off when I find MAGA supporters. I literally voted for Trump, but like, now I can't buy eggs, like they're so expensive. Like, Miranda, shut up. This is what you wanted, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comment section how you surviving. Cause like, are people supposed to walk to work? No, because you guys, petroleum, gas, diesel, fuel, what fuels the country more than transportation? How are American people going to survive in this Trumpage economy? I remember the time, there's a time beginning of this year, I think it was around January or February, I think so. I had $3 US. I repeat, I had $3 US in my life. And that was like in the piggy bank because I was saving up. I know it sounds crazy. And when I tell you $3 US bought me bread, I bought food, I bought rice that could last me for a week. I bought, oil, toilet paper. $3 US. I bought and stocked up food to last me for a week. But in America, $7 US is just for bread. Money that can sustain me a week, someone just uses it to buy a loaf of bread. Wow. What can we say, MAGA? You won. And the fact that even MAGA are complaining about the gas prices is even more aggravating. No, because we thought you could handle it. People are buying things in panic.
Hey everybody, it's John. I want to put something out here that I have a question. I think everybody has a question about this. If you check the stock market and you go on and you see what crude oil prices are, before the election, there were about $71 a barrel of crude oil. 71. All right. And the prices for going to the pump were somewhere up to, in Pennsylvania, $3.20 a gallon, sometimes a little bit less. But when the crude oil prices go down, the price at the pump should go down. It's not actually happening. I was traveling up here from Doylestown, and I checked out every single gas station, the Wawas, the Lukoils. I checked them. The price for fuel out here in Pennsylvania is still at $3.19 a gallon, even though the price of crude oil has gone down about $15 a barrel of crude oil. Usually when you get that drop in prices in crude oil, you go to the pump comes down. You lose like 5 cents, 10 cents, whatever. It's not happening. For this administration to ignore that, or even come out and say, hey, you're paying a lot more for fuel now, even though the price of crude has gone down. No one's addressing it. So I think the media should start talking about this, because I think it's because of the tariffs. I know it's because of the tariffs that the oil companies are expecting more problems to come back as far as fuel oil prices will go. And one of the things that's going to happen with fuel oil prices, crude oil prices, if they go back up to 71, believe me, the price at the pump is going to change. It's going to go back all the way to about, it's probably going to go up higher to about $3.30, 40, 50 cents a gallon if the price of crude oil goes back up. So right now it's down. You figure, oh wait, the gas prices should be going down, but they're not. So someone in the media should get on this and go right for the jugular on this and saying, how come we're getting gouged? Why are we being gouged in fuel? All right. Whatever answers you have, feel free to post with me or share this video. Thank you.